Hello, I'm Andy, and this is your weekly horoscope from Sunday, the 25th of September, up to Saturday, the 1st of October, 2022. And this is specially for you coming from Gemini. Before I begin, here is my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and especially reading your palms. Palms are very special. They are the messages of the soul. Yes, I'm the only one in the world saying that. But who changes these lines, producing new signs, repairing old ones, making some disappear, is the soul who is doing that. And if you like to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers, I'll show you how to do it. And to reach that magic inside you, the soul, the aura, and the third eye, I will show you how to get that going as soon as possible. Sunday, the 25th of September. We'll talk more about that later. Sunday, the 25th of September. You're coming from Gemini. This is a bad morning and afternoon. You can be cheated, you can be deceived, you can be let down. Bad news can come at any time. And accidents of all kinds, physical accidents, emotional accidents, financial accidents. And you can make enemies very quickly who can get the better out of you. So, what can you do about this morning, afternoon? Just hold back your energies. Don't be too gushing with anybody. Just tell yourself you cannot trust whatever is happening. And that way you won't expose yourself to any risk. If you are traveling, be careful. The travel can turn out to be very disappointing and bad in some way because accidents are going to happen. You are going to be deceived. Evening and nightfall turns very lucky. The planets of unexpected goodness are there, and they bring luck in a most unexpected way. So, wherever you plan to go, with whoever you are going to be, dress up your best because unexpectedly you could meet people who are going to be very good to you and may play an important part in your life as well. And yes, you'll be very inventive. These are the planets of the internet. They're in the evening nightfall. So go to the internet, and you'll find many ways to make yourself much, much cleverer. Monday, the 26th of September, for you coming from Gemini. Now, this is going to be a wonderful 24 hours. Morning and afternoon, slow and steady planets are seen, hour by hour. They make you very learned, and I see internet planets there as well. And you will use all your past experiences and efforts to make this morning and afternoon pay very well for wherever you are, whether it's a job, whether it's a business, whether you're at home. There's a long term security happening with whoever you are, and a bonding can take place. And as I said, your experiences can be used to make yourself do something very successfully, whether at the job, business, and long term financial situations start to unfold in a positive way. Evening and nightfall, planets are moving faster, and they are even better than the morning afternoon planets. Very fast planets bring back very fast reaction of a good kind. So go out with people to do anything about money, job or business or finances. That's my first choice for you to mix with people like that. Your communications, your marketing skills are going to be excellent. You're going to persuade people to the way you think and do. And you will win many rewards. If you're a business, you might go home with a contract or two in your hands. If it's a job, you might just find you landed yourself connected to somebody who is going to give you a better job. Or if you were out with your bosses, then you will know that you're in good hands. So something wonderful is going to happen the whole day and faster still in the evening nightfall. Tuesday is the 27th of September. You coming from Gemini. This is a morning and afternoon filled with anger planets. They make you say things angrily, of course, and expose yourself to danger of any kind verbal danger, physical danger, emotional danger. So you're going to do something over daring. Or it could be the other way around that your bad temper gets the worst of you, and you use your bad temper to make enemies very, very quickly, and the parting of the ways with people that actually were good for you. So you are just attacking yourself in the morning, afternoon. Why don't you just take the soft approach, which means use words which are soft, the tone of voice which is soft, the body language which is soft. You will make friends instead of enemies. And that's the way to get things gently done, whether at work, whether in business, whether at home. Having lunch with somebody, don't suddenly show your bad temper. Evening and nightfall becomes extremely lucky for you. The planets of creativity are there. Well, you don't want to just go out for the fun of it. See how these planets of creativity may be impressive enough for you to turn heads. Is it for the job, business, finances? Well, go out with such people. Is it a new romance? Well, go look for it. Is it to make your family happy? Go right ahead. These are wonderful planets. They make you very much a person to get whatever you want in the nicest, inventive, and creative ways. Wednesday, the 28th of September. The ego planets are out in the morning afternoon, and they are not very good planets. They make you unnecessarily criticize people and use words which are harmful and actions which are disgusting. So you don't want to do that. And neither should you show any signs of arrogance as well. So you can lose support and friendship very, very fast. Don't even be sarcastic. Otherwise, you're going to see that you've lost something valuable, whether of a personal kind or any kind with work or any kind in business. You could get very bad news. You could be blamed for something seriously. So it's better for you to be part of a team in the morning and afternoon, Wednesday, the 28th of September, instead wanting to be that lone ranger who is going to be shot down because many blames will come on you. Evening and nightfall, even a bit worse. Now, seriously, accidents can take place. Yes, physical accidents, verbal accidents, emotional accidents, financial accidents. So you don't want to sign on the dotted line or commit yourself or agree to anything on this evening nightfall. Tell yourself it's a deadly evening nightfall. I've got hidden enemies, people who want to undo me in certain ways, make use of me. And these are also secretive planets. So if you're planning anything of a secretive nature, tell yourself that's a bad, bad mistake. You could be found out or you'll have to pay for it dearly later on. Sometimes not leaving home may be better. Staying home may be safer because these planets then won't enter your door and you'll be free of them. Thursday, the 29th of September, for you coming from Gemini. Well, if you're at work or if you're in business, these planets are too emotional. And the emotional side of you makes you to be distracted very easily. Who are you going to have lunch with? Who are you going to have dinner with? Should you call for that romance? Hey, family, I got to do something. Well, if you're at place of work or in business, you cannot think that way. So focus, focus, focus. And logic, logic, logic. That's how you control the emotional planets that make you moody and changeable and unnecessarily oversensitive. Evening and nightfall improves by a great deal. The long-term planets are there. So there can be a bonding that can take place in the evening and nightfall of Thursday, the 29th of September. The bonding can be to do with people you work with, or people that you live with, or people that you want to build a wonderful bonding with. So long-term security can be made. So go right there, dress your best and look your best to be very attractive for people who want a long-term association with you. It's very possible to get that. Friday, the 30th of September. That's really a bad morning afternoon. If ever the worst things can happen, they will happen on this Friday, 30th morning and afternoon. The job can be lost, business bad news, financially very bad decisions, and being stubborn, chasing your friends away, and unnecessarily being pushy. So you don't want to do anything like that. You will be on your knees looking for help and tell yourself that your inferiority complexes are showing. And that may be the reason why you're fighting back for nothing. So reason it out carefully to win friends rather than make enemies in every sphere of your life on this morning afternoon, Friday the 30th of September. If at work, respect your bosses. If in business, partnerships are more important than being the lone ranger because things are going to go very wrong and the blame will sit on your shoulders. So partnerships are better so that you can be part of a team and not be solely blamed. Evening and nightfall anger planets are there. So you're obviously very angry that you've been treated very badly. And so why do you want to go out with anybody? Stay home and just soothe it all down. Think carefully what you said and did that created the problems in the morning, afternoon. But if you have to be out, tell yourself to be careful what you say and to be careful what you do, because you will be very provocative with your words and provocative with your actions. And the evening nightfall not going to turn very well, because your morning planets, which are so disturbing, will be there with you in the evening nightfall. I really wouldn't go out if I were you. Saturday, the 1st of October, a day full of ego planets now. So you're being very egoistic in the morning, afternoon. And this is not a good ego. It's an ego which destroys friendships, which cuts down people who are actually willing to help you. So tell yourself, no ego. Use words which are friendly, a tone of voice which is friendly, and actions which are loving. And that way, you can make your Saturday, 1st October morning, afternoon much, much, much better. Otherwise, you'll drive people away and you'll be that lonely soul who just can't get things right. Don't want to be the planner, don't want to be the organizer, because you're going to get things all muddled up. You'll want to think of your ego and not think of other people. So let somebody else organize. Just sit back and enjoy yourself, and that's about it. Evening and nightfall. I like these planets very much. They are slow, but they are slow and steady. You have a chance to bond. You have a chance to be made into a loving person and attract people who will love you and support you. And you have a chance to build up security for yourself in this evening nightfall. So it's many opportunities there. The trouble is that some of your ego planets of the morning and afternoon don't disappear. They follow you to the evening nightfall. So remind yourself, no ego. I have to use words and actions which please people rather than please myself. Then you will shut your ego down, and then you'll find that the bonding and long-term security can be built up either with someone or with very good news and support. So that's the week for you. This 90-minute session I have for you, so that you can know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and reading your palms. Your palms have that energy of the soul, and all that mapping up what's happening to you is all there. That's why the changes are all the time there in minute ways. And so I will show you how the rhythm of the soul, how to capture it, and so that your third eye can wake up, and so that your aura can shine at any age. Most of us gets it automatically in our 50s or 60s or 70s. It's always too late. We can't be then enjoying ourselves. The best has passed without that wonderful energy. So I'll show you at whatever age you are, even if you're a teenager came to see me, I will show you how quickly you can get all these energies to be made into somebody very, very special in the world. And if you like to play lotteries, I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. So we'll do that as well. And the third eye and the aura, they are part of the activity of the soul. And I will show you when you see me that within a month or within a month and a half or earlier, I'll show you how to activate the energy of your soul, and so that you become very special in many, many interesting ways. So here's my email. Send me this email. Your investment is only USD $50 to have this 90-minute session and all this wonderful news. And what about your lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and lucky, or all these energies accumulated? They make your aura shine. That's a wonderful part of being somebody very successfully being seen with the world, by seeing by the world as a successful person. If your aura shines, that's what attracts people. If your aura doesn't shine, you remain very, very normal, and that's not very interesting. So here's my email once more before I leave you. And I hope you take the opportunity. Don't waste time. We get older every minute. In the meantime, have a good week. Thank you. Goodbye.